In the first year, we wrote some grants for farming. So I heard Paneava Homestead Farmers Association. So we wrote some grants, and we was able to get funding from 5 different entities. And those 5 entities, the one which was OHA. Thank you so much. And that first round is just concluded. Kind of took us a couple extra months to conclude it. We had to show our capacity, and I believe we did show our capacity. We have some of our homesteaders producing vegetables today in greenhouses, so we built that capacity. Secondly, I want to thank all trustees for the second and third phase of our grant and giving us funding. The largest portion of our funding came from you guys. So we're working on that second and the third year and a 2-year grant. Mahalo nui for that for our people. By the end of the 3rd year, we're going to have 45 new farmers in our homestead. We have 115 agricultural lots. Almost half not even live on our island, believe it or not, of the 115, because some people, as you know, you guys well aware of that, some of the leases was awarded to people not living on Mokokeawe, yeah, so they Honolulu or other islands. So hard for get them to farm the land if they don't live here, yeah? Kind of hard, yeah? So out of 115, you know, with our program, we're gonna be able to reach 45 families of the 115. So it's almost nearly all of the homesteaders that are actually present on the island and able to farm the land. So I want to really mahalo you guys for that, you know, for working with our homesteaders. You know, one of the reasons why we did that was when I first got involved in homestead, they pointed out in our lease that if you're not farming your land, they was going to take them away. So conditions of the lease. So that was one of the biggest reasons why we created that process of writing one grant to teach people how to farm. I'm not tooting my horn, but just for information, me and my wife started farming 6 years ago, and we started doing organic tomatoes on our farm, and we used up the 5 acres, we got an extra 5 acres on RP, and we're farming up now 10 acres of tomatoes, organic tomatoes. So we're not stingy with the knowledge. We passed on the knowledge to our homesteaders. We intend to, not just tomatoes, anything they like grow for 45 families. So we're passing on that knowledge as we learn. So that's basically what we've done on the homestead. And that's one of the big reasons why we got involved. My dad, when I was young, was president of Hawaiian Civic Club in Pualoa. And I watched every time looking for money. It's time for us Hawaiians to step up and make our own economic development so we can create our own money, so we don't need to ask for money all the time. So in Waimea Nui, we get the kani, the men, I'm not gonna say kupunas because they're in their prime, the prime of our men who's been seasoned in life. Yeah. Is that a good word? Seasoned in life. Not old, seasoned in life. They're stepping up with their knowledge to help us develop financially so that we can be self-sufficient. So we're working on that. We don't like ask you for money, we like you partner with us. How's that one? Well, that's a different way of saying it, eh? But that's what we like. We like you partner with us. As we grow, then we help everybody else. That's the plan. That's the plan. You know, Hawaiians helping Hawaiians, right?
So basically, I'm on the same journey, but just in a different path, because I'm finding out you don't retire until you die. You know, one of the projects in the Waimea Nui Project is a Native Hawaiian health clinic. I'm also the president of Kipuko Okeola. We worked with Hui Malama. I think our church provided a space for you guys. And so we want to collaborate because of the disparities. One of the things that, excuse me. One of the things that really bothers me is that we got the highest of all the junk in Hawaii. The highest rate of blood pressure, heart disease, including incarceration. And so one of the hopes that we see, because we have the it's a comprehensive Native Hawaiian clinic. We've already secured a pediatrician, a psychiatrist, and a general practitioner, all in one guy. And he's part of that Native Hawaiian payback scholarship program. And Ian Chun is his name. We've also secured a semi-retired dentist that I played football with at UH, and I told him that he's going to be volunteering in our Native Hawaiian clinic and providing free dentistry to our kids.